Hello, I'm attorney Blane McCarthy, founder of the Christian Lawyer Directory. Today we're going to turn the member lawyer spotlight on, well, me.
It's weird.
Just come on, we've gone over this. Tell us a bit about yourself, Blane.
Well, first, I'm a born and bred Floridian. I've been a lawyer since 1995. I've been board certified by the Florida Bar in civil trial since 2010, and I've been a certified circuit mediator since the year 2000. In addition to my career, I also have held a ministry staff position at my church. I've been the director of adult ministries at San Jose Baptist Church since 2004. More importantly than my job and even my church is my family. I've been married to Jennifer since 1994. We have 3 boys, 1 in college, 2 in high school. We are a homeschooling family, homeschooled from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade for our oldest, and the younger ones are still in the pipeline. I say we homeschool because I've had a part in that. I'm the early morning teacher. I get them up, get them fed, teach them science before my workday starts. My wife does the heavy lifting. You may not know this, but I have also founded the Christian Lawyer Directory, and that started back in 2008 as
Jacksonville Christian Lawyer Directory.
right here locally. But then God seemed to open some doors and was leading me to have a more expansive view and a more expansive territory, so we became the Christian Lawyer Directory in 2010.
Excellent. Blane, tell us your salvation testimony.
Well, my testimony is like many who thought they were Christians before they actually were. I was brought up in Christian schools and taught Bible and read the Bible. We didn't really go to church necessarily on Sundays, but I got a lot of that Monday through Friday. And I believed all the stuff I was taught and frankly thought that I was a Christian. In between my junior and senior year, a close friend of mine was killed in a car crash, and I was almost with him in that car. And Jake's death was obviously very challenging to me and a lot of others. And as I was processing his death and thinking about our time together, I recalled that Jake had frequently invited me to come with him to a church-based, really not church-based, a Christian youth ministry. It's called Young Life. And I just didn't go. I don't really know why I didn't go. Can't sit here and recall the reasons. I just never went. Didn't want to go, whatever. So now after Jake's death, I figured maybe I need to go. I felt like I at least owed that to my friend. So I went and I learned that, frankly, I wasn't a Christian. I learned that what I knew in my head, that my belief in the things of the Bible and the belief that there is a God and Jesus is his son, all that's great, but that is not what makes one saved. Mine is the distance, the 18 inches between your brain to your heart, the distance between heaven and hell. You've heard words to that effect. That was kind of my situation. So going to that chill Christian youth activity after Jake's death and then continuing to go and getting more involved and realizing I need to surrender to Jesus. Knowing about him, accepting that he exists and he's real is one thing, but surrendering and making him my Lord is something I hadn't done yet. I did it then, so I became truly an actual Christian right before my senior year of high school, and have done my best to honor Christ ever since.
Shifting to your work, what can your clients expect of you?
Well, my clients in my line of work, I'm now a full-time mediator, so my clients really are the attorneys that would be hiring me. And what can they expect from me? Well, I've got let's go ahead and screen share here. I've got a sheet that I generated that you can download from my profile page on my website that walks through the 10 reasons why Blane McCarthy should be your next mediator. First is I aim to be sure that the clients of my lawyer clients are thrilled with their representation. So I really want the lawyer to be well regarded by the client after that mediation experience. I'm aware of time sensitivity. I'm not going to be boring y'all with war stories and unnecessarily being chatty. Number 3, cross the finish line. I am going to ensure that if the parties are aiming towards settlement, that we're not going to
become fatigued and get sloppy at the end and not finish the task. I will be sure that we get it done if agreement is to be reached. I'm an experienced outsider. I've been practicing since 1995. So I bring to those mediations somebody who has years of experience. I'm a protector of confidentiality. That's a big thing, at least in Florida. Mediations are confidential by design, and so I ensure that happens. As I mentioned earlier, I'm board certified in civil trial, so that expertise, I think, gives me something additional as a mediator when people in civil disputes, at least, are evaluating, do we settle or do we continue on? I can at least speak to those issues, having a lot of experience with that. We feed the people who book me as a mediator, at least if they're in person. I can't feed you over Zoom, but that's part of our deal at my office. Location. As you can see, we are happy to accommodate in person, Zoom, or hybrid, where some are in person and some are remote. The technology component, certainly proficient in Zoom, but more than that, the experience here in the office and even booking me through the website and the online portal, everything is designed to make it easy and convenient. And last, but maybe most important, I am proactive and prepared. I will read what is sent to me. I will usually call the lawyers ahead of time to inquire if there's anything I need to know or any client issues. You will have a mediator that will do all of those things with the goal ultimately of allowing the parties to make an informed decision. Obviously, most mediators would prefer that to be settlement, but I don't. I'm not driving the settlement train. I am driving the informed decision-making train, and hopeful that the people that are involved in the mediations I conduct leave having decided wisely, whatever that looks like. Thanks, Blane, for sharing those insights with us today.
Sure, thanks.
Have a blessed day.
That's kind of awkward.
I thought it went fine.
Yeah, that was all right.